Our forest, once covering the Philippine Islands to provide home, shelter, and food, a habitat to many species found only in the Philippines, is now rapidly diminishing. 96% of our country used to be covered with lush forests. Now, only 7% of these forests exist. Gone. Due to logging, farming, and mining, leaving our lands vulnerable to severe droughts, erosions, and floods. Exposed topsoil simply spilling into our seas, once a paradise teeming with fish and corals, now have been greatly damaged by the same people who rely on its treasures for their livelihood, deeply affecting their way of life. The Philippines is surrounded by 17,460 kilometers of coastline. Our coral reefs are said to be one of the richest in terms of number of coral species. It is home to about 2,000 species of fish, as well as some 8,000 species of marine organisms. Yet, only 5% of the Philippine reefs remain in excellent condition, damaged by pollution, siltation, erosion, or illegal methods of fishing, leaving less and less food for our Philippine eagle, the king of the birds, a symbol of freedom and dignity to Filipinos. Sadly, only a few soar our skies today, its home and food significantly decreasing each year. 572 bird species, 174 types of land mammals, 7,981 marine life species. More than half of these are threatened by extinction because of the depletion of our forests and the deterioration of marine life. And soon it will be our people, once dependent on our country's abundant natural resources, now use the streets and alleyways as their source of food and shelter. The desperate measures that our people use to exploit our land and seas make it difficult for our resources to keep up with the demand. Soon, it will have no more to give. The Philippines is one of the world's mega-diverse nations. Many species of plants and animals coexist, with an extraordinarily high percentage that are endemic or can only be found in our country, but many of which are now threatened by extinction. This biodiversity provides our food, water, and shelter. It ensures that our children will have a home to live in, food to survive on. This integral part of our life needs our help now. With the loss of biodiversity, we continue to lose our clean air, clean water, food, and shelter. Because of this, people are driven to further desperations, and this becomes an endless vicious cycle. This fight for life has been Haribon's cause for over 30 years. Now, we ask you to join us. The word Haribon was coined from the phrase Haring Ibon, which means king of birds, referring to the Philippine eagle. What started as a bird-watching group in 1972 evolved into a full-fledged nature conservation foundation. The non-stock, non-profit foundation is considered the pioneer NGO in Philippine environmental conservation. Haribon's activities are geared towards saving species, working with people, saving habitats. Haribon is also saving sites. A major component of Haribon's work is to conduct scientific developmental or participatory research. It is also through these programs and activities that Haribon Foundation has been given some recognition throughout the past years. For 30 years, Haribon and its partners have worked tirelessly in an effort to protect our country's national treasures. Now, as we face a still uncertain future, we appeal to you for help. We ask for your support in ensuring the future of our nation. Help us to ensure that our country's national treasures do not continue in their downward spiral. Biodiversity conservation affects us all. Haribon Foundation envisions more and more people from across the nation, from all sectors and all walks of life joining together and actively participating in regaining and conserving what has been destroyed and what is in danger of being lost to us forever. If we work together, our tomorrow will once again be a bright and beautiful place, full of promise for us to live in, and our children and our children's children will find that piece of sky here on earth.